Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you're all having a fantastic week. My week has been absolutely amazing. We are now 1 week into the school holidays, and I have no children. So I've just spent a couple of days on the farm with my parents in Swellendam, and I left my children there. So don't forget, there is a competition to win a 250 Rand Checkers virtual voucher. Just jump into the comments in the discussion and you could win at the end of the video. And don't forget to go on to Instagram. Where is my thing? I'm going to pop it into the comments. Follow me on Instagram, like, comment, share, and I will catch up with you over there. So let's see. My visit to the farm was absolutely fantastic. It was amazing. My mom cooked all the meals, so I didn't have to cook anything. All I had to do was eat, and she didn't let me do any washing up or chores or anything. So it was truly a beautiful rest. I'm feeling rejuvenated, which is really fantastic. And also, one of my favorite things about the farm when I leave, it's the day before I leave, we do picking of stuff. So I'm just going to pop an Instagram post into the comments. You can go check all the nice veggies I got. It was so cool. We got Jezebel. Hi, Jezebel. Good morning. Lovely to see you. And I want to show you my pumpkin. It's so huge and it's so heavy. Check this out. And it's like, I wanted this pumpkin, but I don't even know what to do with it. I'm going to have to hook up with my sister-in-law. It's like a 2-family pumpkin. So, yeah. I really, really love that. I got mealies, I got chilies, I got green beans, pumpkins, butternut. What else? There was something else. Gem squash. Ooh, homemade basil pesto from my mom, and homemade orange juice from my dad. He picks the oranges and he squeezes them out. It's not orange season, but he freezes it so that when I get there, I've got fresh orange juice, which is really, really fantastic. Awesome. So, you want Jezebel, you want me to share my pumpkin? It's big enough to share, but I don't know where you are. So, yeah, fantastic. What else? Let's see. And I just want to share this in the comments as well. You can go check it out. One of the fun things I did with my kids is that's my Instagram post. You can go check it out. We built a fort and we slept in it, but it was so hot. So if you check out the picture, see the fan at the entrance to the fort, because it was already hot and already stuffy. And then of course you build a fort, so it's like really stuffy in the fort. So I put a fan there, like blowing into the fort, and we slept in there. We watched a movie. So yeah, it was really, really lots of fun. And then the other thing is, I'm going to pop this in the comments as well. Cobble Hill puzzles. Something my mom and I love to do every time we go to the farm is we build puzzles together. Now, I don't know who is a fan of doing, adult puzzles, but we usually do really big ones, like 1,000 pieces or something. But my mom said she now wants 500 pieces. I think when you're small, you need smaller puzzles, and when you get older, you need smaller puzzles because of your vision. But what I've noticed the last, I don't know how many years, is that the puzzles you buy in the shop, the cardboard is thin. So when you put all the pieces together, they pull apart, which is no fun. And then also the pieces are all the same size, the same shape. So if you're doing like the sky or you're doing snow or something like that, you can't actually figure out. Yeah, it's really frustrating. So you can put a piece in the wrong place and you won't know till later on in the puzzle, and then you can't even figure out where you went wrong. So I went to Bargain Books before I went to the farm, and I spoke to the lady there and I said, please, I need puzzles that are nice quality puzzles with different shaped pieces. So Cobble Heel Puzzles, I'll just put the name up there. Cobble Heel Puzzles are the ones that I was recommended. And they are fantastic. And I would show you the puzzles, except my mom stole them. So I traded puzzles for vegetables. But they are really fantastic, and no two pieces are the same shape. That is their thing. So if you like puzzles, go check out Cobble Heel Puzzles. So yeah. Let's see here. Niloufar, she loves building puzzles with their family. Yeah, it's just something I really love. So I read 2 books. I did 2 500-piece puzzles with my mom. I did baking. I did lots of hiking all over the farm. I've got loads of photos to share. I think I'm going to put like a photo bomb up on Facebook and Instagram. You know, we put 10 photos up in one post because I've just got so many beautiful photos of the farm that I'd like to get out there. Then the other thing I did, we baked the most amazing banana and chocolate muffins with Nova Chocolate baking buttons. Where do I have that? Oh, I've got it over here. I've actually put the recipe up on my website, and it's so quick and easy to do. It uses stuff you've got already in your kitchen. Of course, you might need to buy the baking buttons. But yeah, it was really quick and easy to make. You just put all the ingredients in a bowl and you just beat it. Except that the original recipe said baking chocolate chips, but I use baking buttons, which are quite a bit bigger. So I did the mixing and then I folded in the baking buttons afterwards. And they came out absolutely fantastic. It was my daughter's idea to do banana and chocolate muffins. And she said afterwards, those are the best muffins she's ever eaten in her life. I say they are probably the second best because I love blueberry muffins. Those are my favorites. So yeah. Janelle, puzzles are all awesome for concentration and focus. Also spending time planning and teaching, strategizing. Yeah, it's something my mom and I always do together. So it's really, really cool. Rhea, yeah, Ysense. Oh, I'm so excited. So I don't know if you remember last week, I don't know, my brain wasn't working last week. And when I went onto Ysense in the morning, I thought I had $1,999 total lifetime earning. And I thought I would actually be able to refresh the page when I was live and show you that I just clocked over to $2,000 lifetime earning. But it wasn't. It was $1,980 or something. And I was like, oh. And then yesterday, I clocked over to $2,000 lifetime earning. It was so awesome. So I've got that Instagram post up here as well. You can go check it out. And if you've got any questions on that, you can ask me on Instagram or you can do it on Facebook, wherever. So yeah, that was something I was going to get to. But let me just put my banner up now. Ysense. $2,000 plus lifetime earnings. That's like 30,000 Rand that I've earned from Ysense. And for those of you that don't know what Ysense is, it's a website where you can go to earn through completing surveys, completing offers, playing games, and referring others. So I've done a review on my website. So you can check that out over here. Boom. And then also after I wrote that review quite a few years ago. And then I wrote another post on my website which shares tips on how to earn more. Because after writing the review, I learned a lot more. And then I added all of those things I learned on that post to help you earn more. Jordan, as a beginner, how much would I make on a monthly basis with Ysense? So, wow, how long is a piece of string? It's really tricky to say. I've been with Ysense since 2015, and I thought they sucked, and I didn't log on again until 2017, and I actually wrote a negative review. And then other Ysense members told me to go back And then from 2017 to last year, I kind of logged on a few times a month, and I was always earning, but it wasn't a lot of money. I would cash out every couple of months. Now I cash out basically every week. So every week, every 2 weeks or so, I cash out $50 or so. It does vary, because sometimes there's a lot of surveys available, sometimes they're not. And it depends what type of surveys are available. So each survey is a company actually looking for information on their products, services, or whatever. And they're looking for specific people. So, if it's a company that supplies dog food, I don't have a dog, so I'm going to get screened out. And it also depends on how much time do you have available to log in every as often as possible. So, the more you log in, the more surveys you are going to see are available, because each survey only has a certain number of people that it can have. It's got capped. So if it only wants 100 people for that survey and you don't log in today, when you log in tomorrow, that survey won't show. So the surveys fill up quite quickly. So you really need to be constant with logging in and checking for surveys. So I've written all about that in my post. I mean, I can't tell you how much you'll earn on a monthly basis or daily basis. It's also, the longer you're with Ysense, the better your trust factor, so the more surveys you qualify for. So over time, it builds up. I earn anything from $3 to $5, sometimes $12. I've made $12 was my best day in one day. So, yeah. Jordan, imagine if you cashed out that 2K all at once. Yeah, definitely, but I don't. I have cashed out all of that except for $60, which is sitting now. I can cash that out if I want to. Niloufar, you want to know how much can you make daily? Like I said before, it really varies. How often are you going to log in? How many surveys are you going to qualify for? So yeah. Niloufar, do you see yourself doing this long term? Oh, definitely. At the moment, I mean, as a blogger, I do a lot of different things to make income. So I do influencer stuff, where people pay me to review their products. They pay me to share about their products. I earn affiliate income. So, for example, I do like Amazon. I promote Amazon products. I promote For a Kid products. I promote Faithful to Nature products. And when people buy through my links, I earn income. And then also, yeah, so I've got, and then Google ads, I've got ads on my website, so that brings in income. I've got a number of different income streams, and when you add them all together, that's what I earn. And Ysense now, some months I'm earning, I think my best month was $160 in a month. So that's over 2,000 Rand. So yes, I see myself doing this long term, because the longer I do it, the more I earn. Yeah, so it goes up more and more. Niloufar, you should have a live coaching session for Ysense. 100%. One of the things, and I've spoken about this before, but time is of the essence, is that I've started creating courses on blogging and different ways to make money. So I actually want to include that in my courses. Annalise, do you cash out with Amazon gift cards or PayPal? Yes, I cash out in 3 different ways, depending on kind of, there's different reasons why I use different cash out methods. So I do Amazon gift cards, I do PayPal, and I do Payoneer. So PayPal I use when I've got a smaller amount that I want to cash out, because you can cash out from $10 using PayPal. But I prefer Payoneer. And the reason for that is it's quicker, it's easier to use. I think it's cheaper, but Payoneer, you have to have $52 in your Ysense account before you can cash out. So I use PayPal when it's a small amount, and I use Payoneer when it's a bigger amount. And then if I've got, say, for example, $77 or just over 70 something dollars, then I will cash out in one day using PayPal and Payoneer, because then I can cash out $52 via Payoneer. I can cash out $25 via PayPal, and that makes up my $75. And then Amazon gift cards, I regularly use that. I usually use cash out maybe once a month using Amazon gift cards because I love buying from Amazon. So yeah, I use 3 different payout methods. Niloufar, are you waiting to meet a certain target before cashing out? No, I cash out when I'm hungry and I need some money. So, if I need a bit of cash flow and I see that I've got money in YCents, then I cash out. So it's up and down, Let me see what else. Does it require a lot of patience? YCents in the beginning? Oh, yes. Patience, stubbornness, perseverance, all of the above. It takes time until you start qualifying for surveys. So that's all covered in those posts. Debbie, how often do I cash out? I cash out sometimes weekly, sometimes every 2 weeks, sometimes once a month. Jordan, what's the highest amount I've cashed out on one transaction? I think the highest amount I cashed out at once was $100. Yeah, I usually need the cash flow. So it doesn't get higher than that before I need to cash it out and get some money. Jordan, is there a referral code that will increase our earnings when recommending it to others? Yes, definitely. That is one of the ways that I earn through YCents, is when people sign up under me, and then I earn a percentage of their earnings. So yes, you'll find that in the app, and you will find that on the website as well. You do have a referral link. And then if you check my posts that I share, all of the links in my post to sign up are referral links. So that is part of the way that I earn as well, definitely. But one big thing is what a lot of people ask is, do you have to refer people to earn? You don't have to do that. You can do surveys, you can complete offers, you can play games, you can refer people, and you can do all of them, or you can pick and choose. So you don't have to refer people in order to earn. I hate that when you have to refer people. That's not any fun. Niloufar, PayPal really confuses me. Just let me know, what is it exactly that confuses you with PayPal? Just let me know, and then I can see if I can help you with that. Can you please post the Amazon link again? Is that the Amazon, Raya, is that the post where I wrote why I like Amazon and why I like buying from it when I'm in South Africa? Or do you want me to post my Amazon referral link just for you to buy? Mantax, how do you cash out? Is there a bank system available? That's all covered in my review. So I'll just pop that link again into the comments. I'll explain it quickly to you as well, that you can go and have a look on my website. So there are various ways that you can cash out from YCents, and because it's an international thing, you can't get paid into your South African bank account because you get paid out in dollars. So you can cash out from YCents to Payoneer or to PayPal. And then once the money's paid into that account, and that's an international payment processor, then you can cash out from there to your South African bank account. Now, if you are using PayPal, you can only, I believe, link PayPal to FNB, but you can have just an FNB, what is it called? It's like a Transact account. So if you don't have FNB, there is an ability to just add like an account just to receive your funds to, and then you can transfer it to another bank account. Payoneer, you can connect to any bank account in South Africa, which is what I like about it, and it's really nice and simple to use. And then you can also cash out, like I said, to Amazon gift card. So there are various ways to cash out. Take note in my review, don't use Skrill. They screwed me. I think I wrote about it in my review in detail. I can't remember exactly what happened, the finer details, but I got paid to Skrill. And when I cashed out my money, all of it went into Skrill. But when I tried to cash out from Skrill to my South African bank account, they took like 75% of my money, or 50 more. Yeah, I mean, it was something ridiculous. Like for example, if you get paid $50 and I cash out $50 via Payoneer or PayPal, I'll get like 700 and something bucks in my account. But if it was Skrill, I got like 100 and something or 200 Rand. And then when I contacted them and I said, where's the rest of my money? They said, no, we take off transaction costs and transaction fees. And I'm like, but everybody does that. Where's the rest of my money? And they didn't like come back to me. So they basically just screwed me. No, it's terrible. Jordan, there are so many sites that creators on TikTok recommend. Don't know if they're legit though. One site said you can make 2,500 Rand in 2 days. No. If something's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. I have joined a lot of these make money online things to try and see if it's legit or not. And all I can say is the rule is, if it sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true. Don't even bother. Mantax, you've been entering my competitions with no luck. I'm sorry. This is something that comes up so often. I sometimes have thousands of people entering competitions, and unfortunately, there's always only one winner. And I get emails, I get inboxed, I get complaints, I get people telling me my competitions are a scam. And it's really sad. It's just, look at it this way. How many times have you entered the lotto? And how many times have you won $1 million? I regularly play the lotto. I've never won $1 million. So, yeah, there can only be one winner. Let's see. Annalise, the best part about WiseSense is that the kids can help make money while they play games. Yes, definitely. And just on the playing games section, I had somebody contact me saying they were doing the games through the office section, I think on the website, or I don't know. Don't do games directly through the office section. Only play games through the WiseSense app. And when you go into the app, you'll come up, when you open the app, it comes up on surveys. Click on Discover. Don't look in there for games. Click on, what does it say? Playtime rewards or something. Let me just have a look. Yeah, so when you open your app, it comes up on surveys. Then you click on Discover, and those are the offers. Don't play the games in there. Click on the top right-hand corner where it says Playtime Rewards, and those are the games you play. So what will come up first is all the games that are available to play. So you click from there through to the Play Store, download the game, and play. Once you've downloaded the game in that way, you can just open the app and play the game. You don't have to go click through from WiseSense again. So these are the Discover apps, and then you can click on your apps, and it'll tell you how much, what games you've downloaded, what the total earning cap is on each game, how much you've earned of that, how long you have to play, and how much you will earn for that amount of play time. And then take note that the more you play, the longer it takes to earn. So it's best to give the phone to your kids. I have a folder on my phone that says, games that earn, and my kids are only allowed to play those games on my phone. And then once a game is capped on the earning, thing, then I go and I delete that and I add a new game. So yeah, the kids help me make money. They wanted to know if they get the money, and I said, no, you get to use my phone. That's how it works. What is my referral link? Where is my referral link? I'll go get my referral link. I'm up for WiseSense here. Okay, so there's my referral link. Lebogang. On WiseSense, you're on $3.51, and you can't wait till you reach $100. You'll find that it does get easier. The longer you're with WiseSense, the easier it gets to earn. Let's see here. What time of the day do you prefer doing surveys and why? Well, I like to start my day off checking my emails first, and then I have my coffee and I check for surveys. So I like doing it first thing in the morning, and then I check throughout the day. And sometimes, like in the later evening after I've finished everything for the day, then I do that. But there's no specific amount, time of day that I really prefer doing it, I suppose. Jordan, the veggies on the Instagram post are so amazing. I know. Oh, yes. And I got peppers. Yes. Red peppers and green peppers. Niloufar, do you get your full cash out when using PayPal? Yes, I get my full amount using PayPal and Payoneer and Amazon gift card. Just take note that, obviously there are some transaction fees that goes through the bank. But you can clearly see with PayPal and Payoneer exactly what is the transaction fees, etc. But like I say, it's minimal. The amount is really, really small that they deduct. So that is nice. Niloufar, that's what bothers you, not receiving the full amount. Yeah, scroll, that really, really upset me. And the thing that upset me the most is that they didn't even come back to me when I said, but could you break down the transaction fees? Could you tell me what happened to the other $500 that's not in my account? And they just ignored me. So, Niloufar, how do you juggle everything? Sometimes well, sometimes not so well. Yeah, it's a juggle. So, Nandifa finally joined Instagram and following you. Yay! Thank you. I appreciate it. Monique, you're extremely fair when it comes to competitions, and I appreciate that you announced the winners timelessly. Many bloggers fail dismally in this department. Yeah, I don't know what other bloggers do, but yeah, I work on a week-by-week basis. I've been a bit slow with getting new competitions going because I had that awful tummy bug, and then I was really, really tired, and yeah, now I'm resting because my kids aren't here. So no competition launch this week. I'm sorry. But I usually try and launch a new competition each week, and then I announce a winner of a competition each week. So I've got my my routine. I've got a competition that I need to announce the winner for that I haven't done. What is it? I think it's the 500 Rand P&A voucher. So yeah, I announce winners within 7 days of the competition closing. So the competition closed on Monday for P&A. So I've got until Monday to announce the winner. So I'm usually a lot more on the ball. If the competition closes on Monday, I've usually announced the winner and sent the email before I do my live video. So I'm slower than normal this week, but I was doing puzzles and reading books. Yeah. So yeah. Jordan, are the games difficult for the kids? Some of the games are difficult for me. So I don't like all of the games. My kids don't like all of the games. So I'll download a new one, and if they don't like it and I don't like it, then I just uninstall it and we look for another game that comes up. So yeah. Let's see if we've got any more. Niloufar, you love the thrill and excitement of making money. Yes, so do I. I absolutely love doing, earning online. I get such a kick out of it. Jordan, how often do you get to do the surveys? Okay, so some days I don't really see any surveys because I don't check in often enough. Some days I check in often and there's no surveys. Sometimes there's lots of surveys, and just luck of the draw would be that I don't manage to qualify for any surveys, which is a real pain in the butt. And some days I get lucky and I do loads of surveys. So it really is a luck of the draw. Does the time zone affect the time in which surveys come through? Yeah, I think it probably does. I don't know where Ysense is, but it used to be that 10 a.m. our side was midnight their side when it clicked through. Now I see it's 9 a.m. So wherever they are, they clearly got daytime saving. daylight savings. So yeah, and somebody else told me that they noticed that there's more surveys that become available later on in the evening, which would be their daytime really. So yeah, I haven't noticed it personally. I haven't taken note of the times, but someone else said that they noticed that doing the games in the evenings, the surveys in the evenings works better for them. And then how often do I get to do surveys? So, oh no, it's clocked over now. I was just looking at my Y-Sense now. Yesterday, I managed to complete 4 surveys in one day. So that was pretty cool. And I earned in total yesterday $5.82. So yesterday that's quite a good survey day. Usually I manage to complete at least one survey in a day. So it's small amounts, but it adds up over time. I saw my daughter wearing the dungarees. I know they are so cute. I absolutely love that. Yeah, and I'm waiting for it to get cold so she can actually wear it. Niloufar, how am I feeling after the tummy bug? I feel fine now. That tummy bug was like, I think over a month ago now. But that first week, it was absolutely brutal. I was crapping water for a week. I couldn't eat for days. I lost 5 kilos. So that first week was absolutely brutal. The second week, I had no energy. I was absolutely exhausted. The third week, I could still really feel the effects of it. And I think only since going to the farm and reading and doing puzzles and relaxing, I actually feel like I'm human again. But yeah, it was a really long recovery. Jordan, is it possible to be on the Y-Sense website simultaneously, both on my laptop and my mobile? Yes, I've done that before. So yes, you can do that. Niloufar, are you still boiling your water? Yes, I'm going to be boiling my water forever after that bug. It was so bad. Niloufar, your husband loves playing games where you can play and earn. Yeah, definitely. Debbie, what am I going to make with those butternuts? I don't know. I really just love cooking my butternut, mashing it with cinnamon and sugar. That's like my absolute favorite. Leanne, how do you go about doing the surveys? Check out I've added the review link and the link to my post on how to earn more. The main thing about doing the surveys is read the questions carefully, answer honestly, always, and stay consistent. So they put in little checks to make sure that you are not flying through the survey. So sometimes they'll say to you, choose the one that's not an animal from the list below. And then they'll have all the animals and then they'll say like purple or something. So if you're rushing through and you don't get that right, you're going to immediately get kicked out. Your trust factor is going to be lower. So you just click on the survey, you answer all the questions. Sometimes you get screened out, sometimes you don't. But make sure everything's consistent, because a lot of people try and answer only so that they qualify for surveys, but that actually counts against you. So make sure you are consistent and answer honestly in all surveys. Raya, where are you playing the games? And I've said this a few times. Do not play games through the offer section of the website. You only play games through the app. Inbox me if you're stuck, and I'll go through it with you. So open the app on your phone, and then it'll come up on surveys, click on discover, then click on playtime rewards. And that is the section where you play the games, and that is where you will earn. Don't play games anywhere else. That is in my post. Don't waste your time with games in offers. Don't do that. Niloufar, are you taking time out for yourself since the kids are away? Yes, I got back on Wednesday. So I got back quite late, and then I had to do shopping, and it was a lot of stuff, unpacking and all of that. So Wednesday was a write-off. But yesterday I worked in the morning. I caught up on work. And I think about 1 o'clock, 1:30, I slept from 1:30 to 4. I had an afternoon nap. It was amazing. Jezebel, will I have a live on how to deal with everything as a housewife? Sometimes things get too much. I mean, it's quite interesting because I have a lot of people contacting me and saying, how do you do it? You're so organized and you manage everything and you juggle it like a pro. No, I don't always. I burn out. I don't always have a clean house. I often don't have a clean house. Let's get real. The best advice I can give you came from my mother. Lower your standards. And that's the best thing you can do. I know it's not very hopeful, but I find it very amusing when people contact me and say like, wow, you've got it all together. I'm not sure what I've done that makes it seem like I have it all together, because I really seriously don't. I struggle, I drop the ball, I burn out, I lose my shit, I cry. I try my best, and yes, I write lots of posts on tips and what we should be doing to stay patient with our kids, and tips on how to manage your house and how to make things easier. And I try and do all of those things, but like reality check, all the tips in the world are not going to help sometimes. Sometimes things just fall apart. Yeah, so okay, and we've got Jordan. How is the weight loss going? Thank you. I'm jumping all over the place. I'm not going according to plan today. So here we go. Weight loss. I think I mentioned last week that like my weight loss has kind of reached a plateau, and I've read about this and I've kind of experienced it as well before, where apparently you're losing weight and you hit a certain weight and then it's like you stay there and you're stuck there. And that's often where I lose steam and, get demotivated. So I shared, I think 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, that I'd lost 9 kilograms since last year. But now for the last 2-3 weeks, I'm stuck, 73. Yesterday I went to 73.1. Today I was 73.8. And I keep going like 73 point something, up, down, up, down. So I'm not hitting 74. I'm not hitting 72. I'm just like 73. But I'm still eating properly. I'm still exercising every day and I'm sticking with it. So watch this space. I'm just hoping, apparently what I've read is that you hit that plateau and then it's very common for people to lose steam and motivation, which is what has happened in the past. But if you stick with your plan and you do everything right, it'll budge. So I'm waiting for it to budge. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but I will update again soon. Get that banner gone. Oh, crap. I don't know if that's about my weight loss or about me saying I lose my shit. But, I've got to keep it real. So, yeah. Leanne, you think there was a bug going around? There definitely was, and it was absolutely brutal. My neighbor's sister and brother-in-law got it as well. So when I sent a message saying, please, do you have any meds for me? They said, like, we've got nothing. We've got no toilet paper. We got no meds. We cannot help you, because they got it just before me. Maybe they gave it to me. I don't know. And Leanne, you're saying the water has a lot to do with it. I should have a live session where I cook something with my beautiful veggies. You know what the thing is? Like, I always think if I cook live, I'm going to like burn everything. Yeah. So, oh yes, we can make a potjie. Well, the plan is next week is my birthday, next weekend. And I'm going to go to my sister-in-law. She's a chef, by the way. I love eating there. So I don't know what we're going to do, but I suggested we could eat this pumpkin. So we might make something there. Jordan, have you found out if the website can be reached via Huawei smartphones? No, I think maybe just send them a support ticket and ask them about that, because I've seen a few people say that they've had an issue with Huawei and connecting. I don't know if it's for the app or the games or whatever, but I think that's something you need to take up with them. Leanne, you've lowered your standards completely. Fantastic. That is the best thing you can do. The best way to cope. You just, instead of like pushing yourself to clean and be more perfect, you just lower your standards and then you're fine. So, Niloufar, you're so hard on yourself when something falls out of place. I think that's the biggest thing, is that and this is the thing with a lot of bloggers. I think they've got these beautiful white couches, or maybe they don't. Maybe they're just editing it. I don't know. But I mean, who has a white couch with a toddler? Or rather, a sparkly, clean white couch with a toddler. I don't understand it. It can't be done. But I think, we set ourselves up and we put our standards so high. And all that happens is that, we just feel crap about ourselves, which really, it's awful. Laurie, you also struggle with keeping everything flowing in the house. I mean, sometimes I have my flow and sometimes I don't. So, I mean, it's Niloufar, you've been going through that burnout phase. I had that leading up to the end of last year, and then I was burnt out for like the entire festive season. I was an absolute wreck. So, yeah. Fridays are my cheat day. Yes, Fridays are my cheat day. I get to eat my chocolate. I get to have 2 cups of coffee. Usually I only have 1. So here's my second cup. I have it for my live video. Rare. Sleep for that long, that's heaven. It was like absolutely amazing. I can't remember when last I had an afternoon nap. It's been months and months. Niloufar, you've joined the gym and that's helped you realign. Yeah, I think it's about finding the thing that suits you, because for me, I can't do a gym. I have to be outdoors. I have to be walking. I've got to do exercise that kind of fits me, and a gym and we don't go together at all. So, yeah. Debbie, what's my weight loss eating plan? Stay away from the chocolate. Stay away from the chips. I'm eating Nova chocolate now. So I'm a Nova chocolate ambassador, and it's sugar-free, gluten-free chocolate. So that really helps. And it's super, super tasty. So I have that on a Friday. Friday's my cheat day. I'll start with that. Friday, I have chocolate, I have chips, I have Coke, I have 2 cups of coffee, I eat a burger for supper. It's my cheat day. Every other day, I'm basically sticking to intermittent fasting. So I eat between 11 and about 7 o'clock. So I have my first meal at about 11, and then I eat at about 7 o'clock supper. And then I just try to stick to always having salad on my plate. I stay away from processed foods. I have vegetables. I don't have too much starch. So I do eat potatoes, and I love pasta. So I have pasta once a week, rice, etc. So I try to stay away from rice, pasta, and potatoes, rather sticking to things like sweet potatoes and vegetables. And I've just cut down my meal size. So I eat lunch or brunch 11 o'clock, and then I eat supper at 7. I don't snack in between. I drink more water. I drink green tea. So I'm staying away from Coke and too much coffee, etc. So, but I think the main thing, and I discussed it in a previous video, is that I'm not, every other time I've tried to lose weight. So my normal weight is 65 kilos, and then I quit smoking, and then I piled on the kilos, and I was sitting around 82 for a number of years, and I couldn't budget. And then I would get motivated, and I'd write my list of everything I need to do, and it's like exercise twice a day and cut out this, cut out that. But I try to do everything at once, and that was a big mistake, because I go with it for a while, I start seeing a bit of results, and then I lose momentum. So I've got on the process of, I want to enjoy what I'm doing. I want to enjoy my life, and I want to add something small, stick with it until it becomes part of my daily routine and it becomes a good habit, something that I just do. So since about October last year, I've started incorporating different things, and it's been really nice. It's been a very slow weight loss. So nothing's happened fast or overnight, but it's been consistent until my plateau. Until now, the last 3 weeks, my plateau of 73. But I'm not, a lot of people say cut out salad dressing. I'm like, but my plan is to eat salad with every meal. And I'll be more likely to do that if I can eat it with salad dressing. And I love salad dressing. So I'm not kind of being really, really hard on myself. And I'm weighing up, is it better to not eat salad at all? Or is it better to eat salad with every meal, but have it with salad dressing? And I choose salad dressing and salad. So yeah, I'm not being really, really hard on myself. And I'm enjoying the process. And I think that's really important. Jordan, yes, salad with every meal, still doing it. And our weight will always be up and down. But the most important thing is to ensure you're happy with yourself. Yeah, 100%, and I think that's, I'm trying to lose weight, but I don't have a goal of being 60, 65 again. It doesn't matter what my weight is. I want to be healthier and I want to feel good within myself and my body. And I still have this tire around my middle that I want to get rid of. And it's not about what it looks like or anything like that. I just don't feel right in my body. So, yeah, I'm just moving to a place where I can be in a better place. Leanne, I'm glad I'm not the only one who loses my shit and openly admits it. No, I lose my shit. I mean, I'm a mother. I work from home. I've got 2 kids. They're at home. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to help them with schoolwork. I do all the shopping, most of the cleaning. I do all the cooking. I'm going to lose my shit. I'm a human being, and I lose my shit. I am getting better at it, I've got to say, as my children get older and as I am incorporating more self-care, I'm finding I don't lose my shit as much. So I'm really, really doing well, but I lose my shit. In fact, truth bomb, it happens. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I just try and do a bit better each time. So, yeah. Any tips on losing belly fat? When I lose the belly fat, and I know how I've done it, I'll let you know. I have lost a lot of weight. I have not lost the belly fat. It's gone down a bit, but I can't say that my belly fat's gone. I'm hoping it will, and I'll let you know. Yeah. Niloufar, what does my morning routine comprise of? My morning routine comprises of, during the week, getting my kids to school. That's the first thing. So that's like a mad chaos sort of thing. I drink a cup of coffee when I get up and I get the lunches made and I get my kids to school. Sometimes my sister-in-law lifts them, sometimes I lift. And as soon as the kids are at school and I arrive home, I walk on the beach for half an hour. I do about 3 kilometers. I come back, I water my little plants. I love my little garden, but it's little pots. And one thing going to my mom every holiday is that I see their farm and all their vegetables, and I'm like, my little pots seem so small, but they are my pride and joy. So I water my garden, I cut a few things, the dead bits and pieces, do a bit of pruning, pick what I can eat, put that in the fridge, and then I journal. It's a big part of my day. For my mental health. It's a really good thing to do for managing my addiction and my recovery. And then after that I usually maybe do a bit of tidying up, and then I hit my work, and I work solidly until I go fetch my kids or until I go shopping. So that's my basic morning routine. It doesn't really change much on the weekends, except that my kids are here, so I don't have to race and get them off to school, but I still do my morning walk. I do my coffee. I do my journaling. I do my garden, and then whatever else I need to do on the weekend. And you also hate gymming. And that's one thing that I've done often over the years is I'm like, I'm going to go gymming. I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to do it. I've got and bought like a year's gym membership. And the closest I came to gymming was one time I went into the gym. I had my gymming clothes. I had my tackies on, everything, my little bag, my stuff. And then I turned around and I left, and I went out, and I never went back. If you're not a gymming person, don't buy a gym membership. Don't do it. And Niloufar, you don't like to ask for help in doing household chores, and then you say no, no one wants to help. And when they do help, you don't want the help. Because you know what? My husband, when he washes the dishes, he doesn't wash them all. He washes select things that he likes washing, and then he leaves everything else, like the pots and the gunky stuff. And half the stuff he does wash, he doesn't wash properly, and then I rewash anyway. I totally get that. But what I've done this year is I've actually done a chore timetable, and I stuck it up on the fridge, and I put my name on there. I put my kids' names up on there. I put my husband's name up on there. So it's who does laundry when, who does the kitchen and the dishes and everything, and it works beautifully. My husband gets up I put him on a Saturday. He gets up on a Saturday morning, and the first thing he does is the dishes. And I'm on a Friday night. So what I do is I don't do the dishes on a Friday. That's so bad. Anyway, but it's the truth. You always say no to chocolates and go to the chocolate aisle and take more chocolates. I don't buy chocolates at all during the week. In fact, I don't buy chocolates most of the time at all, because now I'm a brand ambassador for Nova Chocolate. They send me a big box every month. Yay! But what I stopped doing is I would like on a Monday think, okay, what do I need for the week? Okay, so Friday we have our treat day. So I'm going to buy chocolates for Friday so I don't have to go to the shop on Friday. But then you got the chocolate in the house. Don't do that. Don't do that. So what I started doing was I would not buy the Coke, the chocolate, or the chippies when I do my shop on a Monday. I would, on a Friday, go to the shop after I pick the kids up from school and specifically buy the treats for that day. That works. Don't buy sweets on a Monday or chocolates on a Monday for Friday, because you eat them, or I eat them, and it's not clever. Don't do that. Jordan, how am I going to cut those huge pumpkins that you saw? I don't know. I've eaten one pumpkin, but that one was about this big, and I just chopped it into pieces and then, peeled it and cut out the pips and stuff. So that wasn't too bad. But this pumpkin is massive. I don't know what we're going to do. Jolene, you love chocolates and Coke. You're an addict. That's the thing. If you're eating chocolates and Coke, you've got to keep eating it. Like the more Coke I drink, the more Coke I have to drink. It's totally a sugar addiction. But now I've found that when I first cut out drinking Coke regularly and only on a Friday, I found it tough in the beginning. But now I'm not craving the Coke, and I'm not craving the chocolates and the sugar and all of that. And Debbie, carbs. Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love carbs. I love potato. I love pasta. Rice, I can take or leave, but potatoes and pasta are like my thing. So I'm totally with you on that. Leanne, exercise is your downfall because you're not motivated. Yeah, I'm honestly not big on exercise. So what I do is I walk, and I don't. And it's interesting because, like, when I think, oh God, I've got to go out, I've got to exercise, I'm like, oh, I don't feel like it. So I don't tell myself I have to walk 3 kilometers every morning. I don't tell myself I've got to walk for 30 minutes every morning. I just say to myself, it doesn't matter if you do 100 meters, but get on that beach and walk. And when I start walking, I really, really enjoy myself. And I'll end up walking all the way to the end and back, 3 kilometers. And I've been doing that every day. So don't push yourself to do so much exercise, or my advice, what's worked for me anyway, is just to get out there and do something. It can be small, it can be really, really small, but do that little something every single day until it becomes a habit. And now I'm really, really enjoying it. It's working really well for me. In fact, I can tell you how much exercise I've done this month, and it's actually more than that, because I forgot to I swam twice a day at the farm. There's a pool. Where is my exercise app? Yeah, I use a sports tracker app. I really like it because you can track all sorts of different types of exercise. So you can track walking, running, hiking, indoor cycling, swimming, whatever. So I've done, I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to have to 20 hours and 3 minutes of exercise in March. And that's not me saying I have to do 20 hours of exercise. that's me saying I've got to move every day. Doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be far. It doesn't have to be long, but I have to move a little bit every day. And when I start moving, I actually really get into it. So yeah. Do I meditate? I used to use this app called something timer, Insight Timer. I used to use that often to help me fall asleep, and I'm not using that anymore. I haven't used it in a long time. But I mean, I think there's different ways to meditate. Do I have quiet time every day where I clear my mind? Yes. Do I sit and no, I don't do that. So yeah, Nilla, for you cut out bread. Yeah, that's something I've done as well. I don't really eat bread much anymore. My kids love bread, but I don't really do that. No more bread. How's the hair growth fall going along? Yes, I started on that, and then my friend wanted to borrow it to test it, and I gave it to her 2 weeks ago, and I forgot to get it back. So my hair's falling out. I need to get it back from her. It's school holidays now, so it's my daughter's best friend's mom. So we're quite good friends. So I'm just going to wait until the holidays are over and get it back, and then I'm going to update again on that. Sorry. And then you think I got vitamins from a previous co-host. Oh yeah, it wasn't vitamins. It was Golden Products stuff for hair. So yeah, it's very nice, and I need to pick it up again. So I mean, obviously, when you stop using it, you don't have the effects of the hair not falling out. I used it 3 times, and it had a really good effect on my hair. My hair was like silky and soft and really, really nice, and my hair was not falling out. But like I say, I haven't used it now for a while, so I need to get back into it, and then I'll update you again on that. I dropped the ball. See? Yeah, look, I've had my days that have been really, really hard on myself, and I've been making smaller to-do lists every day. When I finish that to-do list, I tick it off and I say, wow, congrats, you've done it. And then I go relax and read a book. Previously, I would be like, great, you did all that. Now let's add on another 10 things. Yeah, I've been incredibly hard on myself, and it's a process being kind to yourself. It's a process incorporating self-care. It's a process being kind to yourself. So it's not something that's come naturally to me, but it's something I've been working on a lot last year and this year, and it's made a huge impact. Leanne, you were told that exercise is the only way to lose belly fat. I had a nutritionalist, a lady that does nutrition. My brain's not working. Helen Yober, and she's really fantastic. She's a mom at my school, my kids' school, and I'm incorporating some of her stuff into what I'm doing as well, and it's working really well. And she said it's 80% what you eat and 20% exercise. So I do think exercise plays a big role, but food also plays a massive role. I don't know I'm not a professional. I don't know what the percentage is. What's for lunch today? I don't know, but I have a salad in the fridge. So my food starts with salad, and then I add something on. No idea. Any plans for Easter? I'm going to eat chocolate. I haven't got a plan yet. Yeah. You're also told to start journaling. One thing that I always include in my journaling is a gratitude list. So I do a morning gratitude and an evening gratitude. And then like in the morning, I kind of set my thought for the day, where am I going to channel my energy? And then at the end of the day, I like to also reflect on, how's the day gone? What have I done? What could I have done differently? What did I do well? And I think that really helps keep my mind in the right place. Oh, you're a single parent with a hormonal teenager. Yeah, well, that must be really, really hard. My daughter's 10 now, and the girl drama and stuff is, yeah, it's been really, really intense lately. I was so glad for school holidays because I'm so tired of all the stuff that's going on at the school. So, and I'm sure it's just going to get a lot more hectic. Jordan, when you're in a gym, personally, for me, it makes my self-esteem drop because I'm comparing myself to others in gym. So you rather find other ways, like taking a walk around the neighborhood. Yeah, and you've nailed it there. So like I walk in there and I see all this equipment. I'm like, I wonder how the hell that works. I don't know how any of this stuff works. I don't know if I'm gonna die if I try to lift that weight, or if it's gonna like drop on my head and kill me. And then you see all these like perfect trim figures in all the fancy branded gym clothes, and I'm like, this is not my place. This is not my people. Yeah, I think that's a biggie for gym. I just don't like I don't like anything about it. Oh, you got your last slab of Nova chocolate and then you won't eat for a week. Yeah, enjoy. You're trying your best not to buy junk. Is Nova chocolate reasonable? Look, it's a little bit pricier than, say, your normal brands, like, for example, Beacon and Cadbury's and all of that. But it's not as pricey as Lindt and all of that. So I think for a big bar, I think it's 24. So it's not too bad. It's really nice. Jordan, in Durban, it's super hot, and the only thing to help with the heat is cake. I'm sure, definitely. And then if you love running in the mornings and exercise in the evenings. Yeah, I don't run. I walk. I keep it nice and slow. I never far. Dance is a great form of exercise. It's fantastic. And what I love doing is I've got, I don't know if you've ever seen fire dancing. So I love fire dancing. I've got fire poi, fire ropes, and then I've also got the day ones with the ribbons. And that is like amazing to do. So I enjoy doing that every now and then as well. And then Deepa, you gained 26 kilos during your pregnancy. Yeah. I think my first pregnancy, I gained 40 kilos, 40. And then my second pregnancy, I gained 14. I promise you, I felt like a model in comparison to my first. It was terrible. Oh, yeah, you were told collagen powder to help with your hair. I love collagen powder. I use it quite often. I put it in my smoothies. I put it in my yogurt. I've added it to my coffee or my drinks before as well. It is pricey, but it does last a long time, and it has a fantastic effect. It really, really has a good effect. So yeah, Leanne, you need to be more kind to yourself after coming out of an abusive relationship. Abusive relationships, yeah. I can say that I have been there. I have done that. It is, I mean, I don't even know where to start. I was in abusive relationships from the age of 14. My first relationship was abusive, and each relationship I was in after that was abusive in different forms. Some were sexually abusive, some emotionally, some physical, some verbal. And you know what? The process of building yourself up after that, it's going to be a slow, brutal process. But my advice to you is to just give yourself some time every day for self-care, to rub cream on your body, to read a book, to do something nice for yourself every single day. Because when you come out of an abusive relationship, you're at rock bottom. You don't love yourself. And I know that I blamed myself for a lot of the stuff, like I thought if I was a nicer person, he would love me in the way I deserve to be loved. And he doesn't. He abuses me. So therefore, there's something wrong with me. And there was this very negative cycle. And if you can go and get some counseling and some support to try and help you through that, I'd highly recommend that, because that's been something that's really helped me. I've done a lot of counseling, with my addiction and recovery and bipolar and everything. Building myself back up has been a very slow, long process. So yeah. Minerva, do you like smoothies? I love smoothies. I love adding collagen in. I love freezing my fruit and then popping it in and using almond milk, and yeah, absolutely fantastic. Jordan, is Cadbury's going to send me an Easter hamper? Cadbury's did send me an Easter hamper. I unboxed it last week. Let me just go to Instagram and I'll show you what it looks like. And please take note that you cannot get all of the stuff in this hamper. Everybody's asking me about the little bunny and about the big box that it came in. Those are promotional items, not available. But the Easter eggs, the actual chocolate, is available at all major stores. So yeah. You should have a girls' night out. I'm having a girls' night on Monday night with my sister-in-law and a friend of ours. So probably just a cup of coffee, but it's gonna be lively. Ingrid, your hubby's in AA 17 years and a great motivator to the youth. God bless you on your journey. Yeah, I've been in AA, NA, SLA, CODA. I've done a lot of meetings, and it's a fantastic program. The 12-step program saved my life, and I'm now 13 years clean. So yeah, it's been a journey. Cool. Oh, Nilofer, you're learning belly dancing. I've heard that is fantastic exercise. Cool. Nilofer, any recommendation for a good collagen powder? Let me just go to my website. I published a post, and there's a giveaway on that post. Or oh, I can't type now. Let me just pop this in here. So I've published a post on 5 must-have health products from Faithful to Nature. And the first one there is pure collagen granules from Harvest Table. So that's the one I recommend that you try. It is absolutely fantastic. It's the one that I use. Leanne, sorry to hear. I'm struggling with getting over him. It will take some time. Yeah, and look, I'm a whole person now. I felt very broken for a very long time. So yeah, it was a very, I've been through some pretty hair-raising experiences, but I'm doing good now. And I've been married for 10 years, and my husband is very soft, very gentle. So at least I married the right one. And Natasha, you're also in an abusive relationship with your oldest daughter's father. Decided to pack up and go when he hit me while I was holding her. The best thing you could ever do. I mean, I do believe people can change because, hello, I was in active addiction for 15 years and I changed, but it's not something, you can't make somebody change. It's only if they kind of acknowledge what they've done and they want to make a change for themselves. And if you're in an abusive relationship, the best thing really is you've got to go and you've got to look after yourself. Janelle, I showed the hamper last week. It was a proper goodie bag. There goes one's diet. Yeah, I looked at that and I thought, oh dear. But you know what? I had one of those Easter eggs when I was at my mum. And then my kids ate quite a bit. Congrats on being 13 years clean. Yeah, it's been an amazing journey. Cool. I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, I just wanted to share. So I've got some competitions. I actually just shared that post in the comments now. Oops. But let me just put it. Okay, there. So you can win an instant pot. That's on my Faithful to Nature post. Also, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 comes out next week. And you can win one of 3 Sonic the Hedgehog 2 hampers. I'm also, next week. So next week in the live, I'm also going to be giving away one of those Sonic the Hedgehog 2 hampers as well. So check that out. Niloufar, 10 years of marriage. It's amazing. It is amazing. And sometimes I wonder how we made it. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. Marriage is not easy. Oh, it is so, so hard. Yeah, I think I've covered everything, although I've jumped all over the place. Oh, yeah, there's my banner, giveaways and website. I've just added those. Awesome. So I think that's it for me for today. And my winner of the 250 Rand Checkers digital voucher, Leanne. Please pop me an inbox on my Facebook page just with your email address. And then I will, your email address and your phone number, because I have to send it to your phone number, the digital voucher. So if you pop that to me, I'll get that organized for you as quickly as possible. However, in the spirit of self-care, I'm going to go read for a bit and relax and finish my cup of coffee, warm it up. Have a fantastic weekend. I will catch up with you all next week. Bye.